Allen Iverson in that backcourt with Anthony Carter. We know Iverson certainly can score. Carmelo Anthony coming off 2 points off his career high, which is 49. He had a 47-point effort in a losing cause just 24 hours ago. Marcus Camby, the man in the middle, and Kenyon Martin.
Well, he's had games like that before. Generally, when he has a bad one, he comes back with a poor shooting night, as Kevin Durant had, but he ball and shoot it well tonight.
Durant on his second attempt. Up, Collison takes that. Durant to the rack, and he scores. The other night, as we examine the Dodge hustle board. His first field goal of the night. Durant. You're laughing. Look at that on the alley-oop on the inbound pass. They practiced that, and Anthony Carter finds a Durant. Very long, good defensive length. Makes it tough for a guy like Iverson, but good feed inside to Camby. Off the glass and home. Durant at a standstill. Nobody came to meet him. KD, now it's 3 different spots on the floor. And falls for Nick. He has worked so hard on that shot. At the other end, Iverson has been amazing.
He stopped jumping over people's backs. He's always getting hurt because he was trying to make blocks from awkward positions. Mismatch. You got to make sure that ball comes into that player. Anthony above on a nice lob.
The last game against Seattle.
For scoring, but he really feeds off of other players' offensive skills. Kenyon Martin
pays it off. It's a 9-point Denver run. Durant responded with a deep deuce.
Well, you're going to have to score points against the Denver Nuggets. They come at you from a lot of different directions with a lot of people that can make baskets. So every chance you get to ring the bell, you got to do it. Anthony with a 3. Luke has a tendency sometimes to pass up his scoring chances. Now that's what PJ doesn't want to see away.
4th steal for Denver. Iverson coast to coast +1.
When you're struggling in terms of how successful you've been in the regular season, you always feel as though you're not getting the calls, and you have to play through it. A late reach, it looked like there was not that much contact, but Iverson gets the call, and we'll have a chance for a 3-point play.
Ridnour's personal. You can keep that up, you're going to win most of your games. Only 5 games could be a career low for him. He's maintained a great attitude. Naharov for 3. They're 4 out of 10. Denver from beyond the arc, and all of a sudden they're back on the high side. Collison needs to get away from Naharov. Finds Durant the step back. Naharov to cover. Shoot the payoff. Iverson as Ridnour turned away from him.
As Ridnour will come out of the ballgame.
Martin with the flush along the baseline. Firing up the floor for Durant. Given space. Knocks it down again. Durant. He's 5 out of 6 from the line. Denver is 13 out of 19. They've taken 57 field goal attempts. A 14-3 run punctuated. The alley-oop can be to Anthony. He is 5 out of 12. Martin inside, given 6 out of 13. And 13 points for Carmelo Anthony, who also has 5 rebounds.
At the half, and we'll see if they get a half like this. You know what that would mean? That'd be 140 points.
Take that.
Yeah.
Overplays. Durant given a little bit of room as he runs inside and scores. Inside, Bill Spooner lets him play. Durant at the other end, curling into the lane, scoring, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Against the defense, Sonics showing his own.
Anthony is just going to rear up and knock that one down. The long deuce goes for Anthony. Carter comes away across the court to Iverson. Anthony again steps back on Durant, and he was right on the 3-point line.
You've got to know that he's going to shake loose on you at some point. You can't let him get started. Now that is a real 3.
Pass in.
Well, Watson thought he was going to get some free throws. Anthony pushes Durant off the ball and finishes.
Green does a nice job there shutting down Iverson. He thought about it inside. Anthony double team +1. Iverson curling. Anthony from the elbow just keeps it going.
Whatever it was, he's saying it's unacceptable. I can't have it.
Places Watson has got 4 fouls now. 42 field goals for the Sonics. Iverson falling down after he delivers 14 for Denver. Smith just spots up and drops it. Man, the rainbow, nothing but net.
It is a tie ball game.
Well, and off the turnover, Iverson to Smith, and Denver has the lead. PJ looks up at Mark Ayotte and says, timeout. Opportune times.
Well, you know, you're going to make mistakes, but you don't want to make them, and they result in an easy score, and that's what happens for J.R. Smith and the Nuggets. So 5 quick points, and the Nuggets have a 2-point advantage.
Shut down the lane after springing that trap way out high, but the Sonics reverse it. Good rotation inside, and Martin.
PJ was over there telling Violet Palmer all ball, and he's made 9 of 12.
Most certainly is, and one of the things that P.J. Carlissimo wanted his guys to limit transition opportunities for Denver, and that was kind of a double bang. What an entertaining game. Iverson steps inside beneath a leaping Collison and knocks down that jump shot.
Kevin Durant, Green has been everywhere to give the Supes a 2-point advantage. Oof. Anthony right back with 2.
Elevating with his feet. Eastern Conference. Money time for Durant for 3. Kevin Durant silent for 7 minutes by the game clock, but no longer we're tied. Seattle. Anthony working off of Camby's rub, feathers that one down from 15 feet. Tried to get Collison to commit.
You know how important this is, this possession. George Karl is standing right in front of us. Anthony.
Long deuce. Well, he doesn't need a lot of room. Anthony Carter for Iverson. 4 from 3. Allen Iverson had a miserable first half, but he has hit 3 of his last 4 shots, a big triple. And Seattle calls for a 20-second timeout.
Well, you're talking about a guy that's played in a lot of big games and a lot of big moments, and is fearless about taking the opportunity to make that kind of a shot go in. So he knocks in a 3. It's a 5-point game. Sonics got to come out of this with the score. They got to have an idea where they want to go, and they can't allow Marcus Camby or Kenyon Martin to see them making a move, because these guys are going to come over.
Kicks out to Durant. Does it again! Kevin Durant with 5.1 remaining. KD at the end of regulation. KD at the end of the first overtime. Now Seattle needs that stop.
Well, they needed the same thing they did before. The Nuggets have the ability to win the game or go into double overtime. But this is a deep, deep 3 from Durant. He goes out. Marcus Camby's going to come with them. He doesn't hesitate.
Durant has 33 points, 2 off his career high. Man. Scored Denver tonight 62-58 in the paint. Anthony over a double team, floats down that long deuce. He's setting the nail, tapping it with the hammer, and he's got it. It's a 3-possession game. Sonics by 7 with 10 seconds remaining. Iverson, they'll let him have it. Right on target. Kevin Durant with a career-high 37 points. Appropriate that the clock runs out with the ball in KD's hands. He has 37, Green with 35, and the Sonics a double overtime, a thrilling victory over Denver at 151-147. Jen Mueller on the floor with KD.
Kevin Durant, career-high 37 tonight. This has got to feel good, KD.
Feels great. You know, they came in and beat us pretty bad the last 2 times, and we just wanted to spoil their season. So we came out and played hard, executed, and we got the win.
You got a lot of help from this guy here, rookie Jeff Green. Career high for you, too. When did you know that you had it going on tonight?
My shots were just falling. I was just trying to be aggressive, take the ball to the rim, you know, get them in foul trouble, and my shots was going in, so I just continued to be aggressive.
All right, great game. Thanks so much. Congratulations on the win. More coming up on SuperSonics Live when we return. The Sonics knock off the Nuggets 151-147 in double overtime.